And good morning, Utah. Time is currently 7:15 here on this very early Monday morning on this President's Day morning. Here's the view from Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab. And starting off on this Monday morning, I really don't think it gets much better than that. I'm actually going to go ahead and step out of the camera just so you can enjoy this view. That is absolutely stunning. Doesn't get much better than that. Down in southern Utah, it is a beautiful start to the morning. It's a little bit on the chilly side, but not too bad. As you make your way into northern Utah, though, there are a few light showers. Could create some slippery some slippery streets in spots. But for the most part, really won't cause too many concerns out there on this very early Monday morning. Here's the view from Utah State University in Logan, where we've seen a little bit of light snow, and we're actually seeing a little bit of that light snow. I actually think that we're even seeing a few raindrops mixed in here, because in Logan this morning, the temperature's been hanging out in the middle 30s. So you got a few wet streets, but for the most part, shouldn't be much to get in your way. If you're traveling in the high country, though, you definitely could run into some slushy conditions for this very early Monday President's Day morning. In Salt Lake City, we're sitting at 40 degrees. Got mostly cloudy skies above. Still going to be a pretty sunrise nonetheless. Got a wind out of the east at 7 miles per hour. Those winds are mainly going to be out of the southeast, and that'll help those temperatures warm up close to our seasonal averages by this afternoon. And if you're going to take your dog for a walk, maybe you have a good girl like Daisy right here. She looks like she is ready to go. And how cute is she? But we'll see those temperatures climb from the low 40s eventually into the middle 40s for those afternoon highs. Partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies in the northern half of the state, while down in southern Utah it'll be mostly sunny to partly cloudy. We'll top out at 45 in Salt Lake, 42 degrees in Provo. For the Wasatch back, daytime highs generally in the mid 30s, so a high of around 35 degrees in Park City. The temperature won't change all that much in Logan, staying in the middle 30s through today. Daytime high of 48 in Cedar City, and really a beautiful day down in St. George with a daytime high of 62. And I'm going to encourage you in southern Utah today to make sure you get out and enjoy today. Winter storm warnings for the southwestern portion of the state will go into effect by Wednesday, but the winds will really increase tomorrow ahead of a very strong winter storm system that will be arriving by tomorrow, which will see wet weather spread across the entire state from tomorrow morning through the afternoon, and then looking at widespread wet weather by Tuesday night into our Wednesday. So multiple winter storm warnings, winter storm watches, and winter weather advisories will start as early as late tonight and will continue through as late as early on Thursday. Let's go and begin the futurecast beginning at 9 o'clock this morning. That high pressure moves out of the way, holding on to that slight chance for some mainly light showers in the northern portion of the state, with a slightly better chance up in the high terrain, but a decent amount of cloud coverage north of I-70, south of I-70, looking at a good amount of sunshine for today. As we begin our Tuesday, really not looking at too many issues for the early Tuesday morning commute. You'll see that by 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, really not seeing all that much. But the wet weather potential ramps up in a big way by tomorrow afternoon in the northern portion of the state. And given our temperatures, that will be similar compared to what we're going to find this afternoon. Going to start off as valley rain and mountain snow before that cold front moves through, and then we'll start to see that rain transition over to snow maybe by tomorrow evening, including along the Wasatch Front, and could be talking about some pretty heavy snow as well as this system works its way down to the south. And from Tuesday night into Wednesday, we'll start to see wet weather spread across the southern portion of the state, and even down in St. George, there's going to be a chance that we see that rain transition over to straight snow, seeing that wraparound moisture throughout the day on Wednesday. So scattered snow showers expected to continue through Wednesday, even behind the cold front. Here's your expected snow totals. And now keep in mind, we're really getting to the point where the high-res forecast models are beginning to see this system. So we might continue to fine-tune these. But here's what we're thinking for right now with our northern valleys between 6 and 12, 8 to 14 for the benches. Mountain valleys 10 to 20. And then for most of our northern mountains, maybe between 1 to 2 feet, with possibly 24 to 40 inches for the cottonwood. Central and southern valleys 5 to 10, 1 to 2 feet for the central and southern mountains. And for St. George, rain to possibly even minor accumulations to 3 inches of snow in St. George through our Thursday. And on top of this, with the storm system coming in tomorrow, the wet weather will start in the northern half of the state first, but in southern Utah, those winds will really increase out ahead of this system. Could see some wind gusts upwards of 65 miles per hour. You want to make sure that you tie down any loose objects, so you'll see the windy icon for St. George tomorrow, but today going to be a pretty nice one before we bring in that chance for wet weather and much cooler temperatures for the middle and second half of the work week. Then along the Wasatch Front, a slight chance continues through today with a slightly better chance in the high terrain, low to mid 40s again tomorrow. So what could start off as rain or a wintry mix, going to transition to straight snow showers for our Wednesday, a slight chance on Thursday, then holding on to at least a slight chance into this upcoming weekend. So looking mostly calm out there right now, but things will be ramping up in a very big way. But Sarah, how's the traffic looking out there so far this morning?
Yeah, you said mostly calm, Thomas. I feel like